Oh yeah. Alright, what is up YouTube? It's Ethan here, and I am in State Forest, State Park in northern Colorado. It's very beautiful here. I am in it's the largest state park in Colorado, over 70,000 acres. And let me give you a view there. That's pretty awesome, huh? The fall colors are starting to come out. And like I said, it's just incredible up here. Very beautiful scenery. And as you saw from that sign, I'm hiking the Gould Loop Trail, 6.5 mile loop trail that goes, follows the river. I believe it's called the Michigan River for a while. And I believe there's a lake that it goes by too, but 6.5 miles flat, no real elevation gain or anything. Pretty easy trail. So I'm thinking it probably take like 2.5 to 3 hours, something like that. But this trail is pretty special because, as you saw from that sign, it is very famous for moose sightings. State Forest State Park has the largest number of moose of any area of Colorado. It was where they first released moose back into the wild, where they reintroduced the moose into Colorado. This was the first place they did it. And I believe the first moose release was like 14. There's 14 moose, 7 male, 7 female. And now there is a healthy population of over 2,000 moose in the state of Colorado. So, matter of fact, according to Colorado Parks and Wildlife, it's a little over what they want. There are, like I said, about 2,000 right now, and they don't really want any more than 1,800. But I was just leaving the Moose Visitor Center. That's what it's called. It's the visitor center for this park. And they keep very up-to-date information on moose sightings throughout the park. And when I was purchasing my parks pass, the park ranger told me that there was a moose sighting about a half hour ago on this trail. So, I mean, from what he told me, he said that if you only see one moose, then that's, you know, a bad day for moose sighting. He said a lot of people will frequently see 2, 3, 4 moose just while hiking this trail. And I was looking out there. I thought I saw a moose. Kind of looks like a moose from far away. I think that's just the way the trees are blowing though. Yeah. For some reason, you know, I'm talking about moose and then I see something that looks weird. Totally thought that was a moose, but it's not. Not yet. I mean, hell, we literally just started this trail, so. But I mean, if you look, I mean, already, you know, you can see the little, you know, wetlands, rich with plant life. This is, you know, perfect moose area here. Very, very common to see a moose in an area like this. But yeah, like I said, this park is about 70,000 acres, and there are over 600 moose within the park boundaries. So, I mean, with 600 moose in a 70,000 acre area, your chances are definitely higher than average of seeing one. All right, we've officially started on the loop that leads back to the visitor center, as you can see from that sign. And we are starting on the loop, and this is the way to the Ranger Lakes area. So I guess there are, so I'm pretty sure we go right by a couple of lakes on this trail. So this should be cool. Alright guys, well, we've started running parallel with the Michigan River, and I know that looks a hell of a lot more like a creek than a river, but I believe we're pretty close to the headwaters, so that would explain why it's so small up here. But yeah, we're still kind of running parallel with the road, Colorado Route 14. I think we're gonna be branching off from the road pretty soon here, though. So this is gonna be a two-part video, by the way, and this part one here, just from the visitor center, and kind of the first half of the trail, and then I'll make a part two for the second half of the trail. And if I happen to see a moose and I'm not recording at the time, I'll of course make another video if I can, to get that on video as well. Alright, still on the Gould Loop Trail, and gotten into a nice pine forest here. Very beautiful. Right over there, it's out of view, but the Michigan River's right down there. We're just kind of running parallel right along the river. And those mountains are kind of being blocked out by the trees right now, but up until like 30 seconds ago, still getting some decent views of them. I'm sure they'll pop back into view again at some point, if I had to guess. But yeah, so far this has been a very easygoing, flat, moderate, and well-marked trail. I definitely say this is a great trail for a less experienced hiker. And for me, I knew ahead of time that this was a very easy trail to do, and I picked it, one, for the moose, obviously, because me, I'm a moose fanatic, but also because it's kind of nice to be doing just an easy, moderate hike after all those really difficult hikes I've been doing recently. So it's kind of nice to be able to get out into the woods, out in nature like this, and be able to just take it easy. All right, we got our views of the mountains back. Just beautiful. Things have opened up quite a bit. As you can see, very big open valley down there, and right down there is the Michigan River, still following alongside of it, but it does look like the trail's branching away from it a little bit here, so let's see where it takes us. But yeah, can't beat that view. That is awesome. Alright, walking out here in this open valley area. Still got some very nice views, those mountains up there. We're kind of just right on the edge. There's the forest over there. And then over here, it's all open, and the river's all the way down there. If you look where you see all those downed trees, that's where the river is. Very beautiful. All right, maybe a mile and a half in, and there's a moose. Wow. Don't see any antlers on it, so it's a cow moose. It's still early enough in the year that males would have their antlers. Wow, that is beautiful. Incredible. Well, I gotta say, I guess, whoops, sorry, totally didn't realize I had the moose out of view there. But yeah, wow. I guess they weren't lying when they said there were a lot of moose on this trail. I mean, that's cool that, I mean, literally, I've been hiking for maybe like 15-20 minutes and I'm already seeing one. That is awesome. Well, hopefully that's not the only one we see today, but we did see a moose. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the part 1 of this video here, and I will start my part 2 about halfway through the trail, so probably about another 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and then I'll start my part 2 of the video. And like I said, if I see any more moose when I'm not recording, of course I'll get that on video as well. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.